Johnny Boy Fantastic. It's your boy, Johnny Boy Fantastic. First video on this channel will be a MyTeam video because I'm really into MyTeam this, as you know by the title and by the thumbnail. It's gonna be best MyTeam cards under 15K. So I'm gonna do two per position. All right. So you go point guards. You could do minimum buy 500. And then we set it to 15K. And then I'm gonna show you the best cards for under 15K. Rubies, golds, sapphires, emeralds, anything. But that's how we're gonna do it. Alright. So the first card up, the first point guard, is gonna be the Sapphire John Wall. Like, I don't know what 2K did this year, but overall, John Wall is just a great card. But if you don't want to drop the 18, 20K to get that Ruby John Wall, this one, I promise you, is good enough. On a good day, he goes for about 3K. Some people put him up for 3K, but he goes for around 3 to 5K. I got the Ruby John Wall, and we compare them. Look, they're not even that much different. Dude's just a offensive stud. Look at that. 95 driving layup, uh, 88 draw foul, which if you're playing in the lower seeds, that's gonna get you fouls all the time. 85 open shot mid, and if you're playing in the lower seeds, it's green beans every day, and his release is money. 84 open shot three, which I think is a little high for a John Wall, but we'll take it. His ball control, which is something that I'm like so confused about in this game, is why it's at a 75. We go down. His defense, his rebounding stats, he's a decent rebounder. Those, doesn't look that well, but 50, 25 is actually pretty high for a point guard, especially being 6'4". His on-ball defense, it's a little lower than the Rubies, because you guys know it's a Sapphire card. But, this is what John was known for, his driving. Now, 85 driving dunk, 97 speed with ball, 93 acceleration, and 88 vertical. He's just getting to the basket, and he's either going to finish it with a dunk, a layup, or get in the contact with the foul. You know what I mean? And stamina is high, you know what I mean? So this card overall, like, I pulled Ruby John Wall off a pack, so I would not at all be preferring the Ruby John Wall over the normal Sapphire John Wall, because the difference isn't even that great, because offensively he's basically the same. So this John Wall right here is a stud. He's an absolute stud. Alright, so the second point guard we got is Isaiah Thomas. Not a lot of people like him, because of his height. 5'9", is very short, especially in this game. And if you got big men down low, he's getting blocked every single time you go for a layup or anything. 93 overall offense is ridiculously high for a Ruby. And like, if you just want an offensive spark plug off the bench, or just an offensive point guard, Isaiah Thomas is a guy. Like, he's a little short. He's not that great a defender, but good on-ball defense, of course, will counteract that. So if you look at his stats, 88 driving layup. The one problem I have with this card is his animations, his layup animation. 88 driving layup. Oh, this one has a shoe on it. Let's do this one. All right. 88 driving layup, 90 open shot mid-range. And if you get this dude before the Ruby League, it's just cash. It's cheese. That's just what it is. He's not missing mid-ranges. He even has a higher three-pointer, 92 three-pointer. And his release is fast, it's quick, and it's butter. Bro, you get this dude before the Ruby League, he's just splashing. Offensive stud. He has the shot. He has 97 draw foul. So if you go to the paint and you do that little cheese where you spam squares so you don't get blocked, it's probably going to be a foul. 92 free throw, 85 ball control, He's a good passer. Uh, he has good pass perception, which is pretty good for Isaiah Thomas. His defense, you guys know, is pretty bad. He can't dunk. 97 speed with ball. This dude is a speed booster. If you could get his animations down pat, this dude is a speed booster. 97 stamina, so he ain't gonna be getting tired. 97 hustle. I feel like hustle is an underrated attribute in this game because you know some players don't be hustling like in close tight games towards the end. Like you need players to hustle for the rebound or hustle for the loose ball or just hustle on defense, just hustle in general. And having a 97 hustle, especially him being 5'9", it really helps him on the defensive end. 92 shot IQ. Um, yeah, so this card right here, just an offensive stud. Offensive stud. You need an offensive stud. I wouldn't recommend starting him because, like, you know, he's probably opponents usually have like aggressive point guards on their starters and have scoring point guards off the bench. So it would be easier to have this dude off the bench, have him score like 40 plus. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Have him like score lights out. Alright, so coming up number one for the shooting guards, it has to be this man, CJ McCollum. He is just straight cheese, bro. Yo, I played against him in the lower seeds. He's not missing, and it's so annoying. Like I picked this card up too early. I sold him because I'm in the Amethyst League. But bro, this card is some cheese, bro. Let's look at the stats. 91 offensive 91 offensive overall. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. His defense, of course, is trash. But you know, but him being 6'4", you could maybe slide him in at the one if you want to. And he has decent ball control, but you could slide him in at the one. But he's most effective at the two as a catch and shoot player or like dribble up the court and just pop it. So I'm gonna compare him to Bradley Beal because it would be unfair to compare him to Diamond Jimmy Butler. So 87 driving layup is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like that's enough to make a lot of like difficult layups, especially if you like timing right, aiming, and timing right, and like don't go up like on defensive big men. So he's usually gonna make his layups, and this is where the cheese comes in. This is where the cheese comes in. 94 open shot mid range. You see, this is the problem with a lot of shooters. Look at Bradley Beal. 93 open shot three, great. But open shot mid range is 82. I hate players who could shoot threes, but then can't hit a mid range for their life. Because you know sometimes in the clutch situations they be wide open for a mid range, but it ain't that high. And if you step back for the three, the defender's gonna close out. So you just have to take the mid range. And if it's lower than the three, and you in the heat of the moment, you're gonna expect, oh, he's a shooter, he should make it, and he misses it. So then you get mad, and it just pisses me off. So 94 open shot mid range, straight cash, straight cash. Like I'm telling you, on the lower seeds with the easier difficulties, it's just unfair. It's just unfair. 94 open shot three, also unfair. You slap on a couple badges on him. You slap on limitless range on gold, deep range deadeye, catch and shoot. He's not missing. He's just like he's just a straight shooter. You just need a shooter off the bench. You don't want Curry because everybody got Curry. Get you a McCollum. He goes for about 7-ish, 8-ish K, which is a little high for a Sapphire. But trust me, if you just want a straight shooter, this is the card. Um, 92 off dribble three. That's pretty high too. 81 ball control, so you know you could put him at the one if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Uh, 63 still seems bad, but it's pretty easy to get steals in my team. Uh, Look, this 86 speed with ball. He's fast, so you can put him at the one. But if you put him at the two, if let's say a dude got like Jimmy Butler or Clay, like they're good defenders, but they're slow defenders. So McCollum, you get the right dribble moves, the right animations, you could get by him and then just take the shot. Or you could just do some McCollum type stuff and just pull it in their face in the lower seeds because those are usually cash. So just a great shooter, 98 stamina, so he could play a whole quarter and a half and still not be dead tired. You know what I mean? 95 offensive consistency, so he should be making his disgusting trade balls consistently. So yeah, CJ McCollum. So the second shooting guard, another sci-fi, because just the sci-fi shooting guards in this game are great, and there's no good like Ruby or cheap Ruby and amethyst shooting guards. Maybe Jimmy Butler, but like I didn't want to put him on this list because he's just too easy. So Zach LaVine is your card right here. So Zach LaVine, like 88 offensive overall, good. 76 defensive overall. He's young. He's gonna work on his defense. But yeah, so 86 driving layup. It's not the highest, but with this card, trust me, you're barely gonna do layups. He's driving to the paint, he's straight dunking, just straight booming on dudes, booming on clowns. So he has a 88 open shot mid range, cash. 90 open shot three, cash. Lower seeds, you bust this clown out in the lower seeds, he's dunking on everybody and he's making all his shots. The one problem with this card is, the one problem with this card is his release is a little slow, just a tad bit slow, but you can get around that. Wide open shots, they're usually gonna go in. So if you're gonna take a lot of shots with him, try to like get pick and rolls. Like try not to try to have a good space between the defender, because having a slow release is gonna give the defender some time to close out stuff. So 88 open shot mid range, 90 open shot three usually goes in. Usually goes in. He's a great shooter, just that slow release. 88 free throw, which is drop out. 84, nah, it's alright. It's okay. Uh, it's okay. You know. But the reason I chose this card over others is because he can do on offense. He could do usually everything very well. And he could score from anywhere. The three, the mid range, the paint. He could just score anywhere from anywhere. So that's why I picked this card. 79 ball control. He used to play point guard, so you can see why his ball control is up there. Alright, here, and this is what he's most known for. Yeah, 97 driving dunk with a 97 vertical. Do you know how cheese that is? If you have this Zach LaVine in the bronze league, he's dunking on every single person. Contact dunks, everything. He's just finishing with a dunk every single time. He has a 35 contact dunk, but in the lower seeds, he's booming on anybody and everybody. Trust me. That 97 driving dunk is some cheese, bro. He just dunks it. That's why I say you don't gotta worry about his driving layup, because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna dunk it, no matter what. And he's a little slow. 81 speed with ball. It's a little slow, so just a little bit slow. But pick and rolls, uh, with the ball control and the speed with ball, if you can make it work. You can make it work. You get to the basket easily. 82 acceleration. You know what I mean? 92 stamina. I like cards that have good stamina, because the way I do my rotations is I like to have play my starters and my bench half a quarter, so they all basically play 2 quarters, 2 full quarters in a whole game. But sometimes I forget to sub him out, so having that good stamina keeps him in the game a little bit longer. He doesn't lose energy that much quicker. So if he's starting at the end of the fourth quarter, he's not gonna be dead tired, which is when I need my starters most. So yeah, this Zach LaVine card right here, going for he's going pretty high. Wait, is this 6K one? Oh no, just 7K, 8K, 9K, 10K. Um, yeah, he's a little expensive, but he could do everything. He could do absolutely everything. So this card, he has to be number 2.